If you could change one thing in the past, what would you like to choose?
The best thing I want to change, I want to go back to my 14 years old because in my 14 years old I have a big chance with my family. Because of this evidence, my family with me have a big distance, and anything have changed because in this time I cannot listen to my mother's words. I have a mistake. It is an important change in my life. And my secondary final test have failed because of this evidence. My family spent much more money on my high school, and my tests always failed, and my mother and my father are very worried about me. So I have do a lot of mistakes in my 14 years old, and I have a popular in eight. My mother, but my mother think it's always good for me, but I don't think so because I just a little girl and I cannot understand my mother advice. I do a lot of things to disagree with her, so I want to go back to my 14 years old and talk to myself. Just do a good choice. What about you?
Well, I'd like to talk about my staying in Australia. While I was staying in Australia for high school, I really think that it was a pretty bad time for me because I did something very naughty at my high school. I stayed in homestay, and I had such a big argument with my homestay parents. And like for instance, I remember once I staying in my bedroom, and they asked me to time for bed, but I didn't intend to go to bed. I just I was doing computer like music games on computer, but they don't want they want me to get up early so I can arrive at school on time, but I didn't listen to them. Well, I feel sorry still now, and if I had a chance to go back into the previous time of my staying in Australia, I would like to change that thing.
再下一题。
And the last question is is about if someone told you that you could have any wish that you want to make it true, what would you wish for?
Okay, my wish is I don't want my mother to do much work, and I don't have as much time with her. I hope she can have a chance to do things she wants to do, and she can have a lot of dog, and never she never do much work, and she can come back home early, and I can live with him every day. This is my big wish. Even if I think it is not harmful, but I also want Air can come back home with my other parents. This is my big wish. Okay, what about you?
Big wish is that currently I want to make my school, university campus life successful, and that is my wish. And if it's like speaking of the biggest wish, there are some about 250 million people in China are still uh, have a problem to get enough food for every day. Well, I wish China will develop as much as it could, so that no one in China would suffer from the food shortage, and that is my probably biggest wish until now.